What makes people stick around at Shell? Royal Dutch Shell has more than 80,000 employees spread across the globe. A large chunk of that workforce is based here in Asia, an exciting and rapidly growing collection of markets for Shell. Singapore is the regional headquarters for the oil company, and Leslie Hayward is its head of hour. Hayward oversees a region for Shell that employs around 13,000 people, and that's excluding the huge markets of India and China. It's a role he's held for 8 years, although he's been working in HR at Shell for 30 years. He has two portfolios, Singapore and the region. The region isn't the typical APAC but covers Pakistan to Japan, excluding India and China. Across this region, he manages about 90 people within various HR teams. In Singapore, he oversees 3,000 employees spread across in its West Singapore headquarters, and its plants in Bukom, Jurong Island and Tuas, and terminal in Pandan. Royal Dutch Shell is headquartered in the Netherlands and incorporated in the UK. Despite being thousands of miles away, Hayward is keen to make sure Asia and the talent based here is on its radar. I'm a firm believer in pushing for Asian talent, be it in business and in our. The fact that we are so far from headquarters means we have to work harder on visibility. Otherwise they don't know who you are. Shell is very big on diversity and inclusion, D&I, and has a 50-50 male-female ratio for new employees. So every year's intake has to be build the funnel towards gender diversity. Over time the makeup of the workforce will be more balanced. You can't leave it to chance, you have to make an effort. Our recruiters have very specific targets. Options for part-time and flexible working have to be explicitly mentioned for certain roles. So what is it at Shell that people find so appealing and want to stick around? For starters, we have a very informal culture. We go by first names and encourage people to speak their mind. It also believes strongly in 3 core values: respect, integrity and honesty. They have been my guiding beacon. I really take exception to anyone who doesn't live up to these values. If you violate those values, you are not deserving of being a Shell employee. Internally and externally, Shell is seen as being a very caring company, given the legacy of its paternalistic past. You can't rub it off completely. We really like consensus, we want people to engage and bring them together. And this drive for employee engagement is our competitive advantage. I don't think many companies can replicate it. My job is providing cutting-edge services for candidates. We work on hidden jobs and explore talent needs that recruiters are looking at. Do contact us if you need us to help you find jobs.